Phoenixx, yeah, I'm going straight off the dome, so call me Mrs. Clean.
This is your girl Phoenixx, and I'm at the corner of Church and Flatbush Avenue in New York. Good, I like New York. It's busy. The hustle and bustle is just me. I love being here. And I don't even feel like I'm in New York half of the time with the amount of Jamaicans that are literally all around. You can find the different foods here. You can find anything here, literally, and probably a lot more than what you could find in Jamaica.
I'm going straight off the dome, so call me Mrs. Clean. I'm like a horror movie making grown men scream.
I grew up in Kingston. I was born in Kingston. I went to St. Andrew High School for Girls. That's my alma mater. And growing up in Jamaica was amazing. You have a rich childhood. You can play anywhere, do anything, swimming. You know, it was just beautiful. But I actually went to college in the States after I finished high school. I studied religious studies. However, I actually started studying psychology first. So then I switched and did religious studies and did some black studies too. Black studies was interesting. My gosh, can I tell you what? It was an eye-opener. It helped me learn a lot about African American history in terms of, you know, when they were transported here as slaves and their culture going forth. I wouldn't say it's extremely similar, but in terms of, to be honest, African Americans have lost a lot of their rich heritage. Except for like in New Orleans, they still have it. When you compare Jamaicans to Americans, we're still very much in touch with our culture, our African heritage, in the way we dance, in the way we talk, you know, in the way we relate to each other as an African diaspora. Black studies actually helped me to visualize why African Americans have lost so much in terms of their culture and why they're trying to get it back and incorporate everything into their culture again.
I'm going straight off the dome, so call me Mrs. Clean. I'm like a horror movie making grown men scream.
Music for me is taking a whole new different turn. I'm actually a rapper, but I do sing, you know, and so I tell you that my style is like hip-hop, funky, neo-soul kind of, and with splashes of folk music kind of.
How did the folk music come into place?
Well, you know, when you go to college and you are diversity, you start listening to people that list, you know, folk music or, you know, soft rock, so you kind of incorporate that into what you already know. Of course I can sing, you know. I actually had a show the other day, I sang. So I can give you a little piece if you'd like. Okay, cool. I'm gonna sing the song I wrote for a friend. It's called Superman. It's really heartfelt. So, when I see you, I see Superman, baby. Can I be your kryptonite? You don't have to worry if I'll be there for you. I will stay with you through the night.
I'm going straight off the dome, so call me Mrs. Clean. I'm like a horror movie making grown men scream.
Oh, the next couple of years, I have one thing to say. Nicki Minaj, look out. In about, a few months, I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of music. Already, I'm working on a diverse amount of projects. I actually have my first video out. It's called Rep Where You Come From, featuring Yvonne, your English rapper. She's from London. Amazing project. I'm actually working on a reggae song, which should be released soon. Also a kind of neo-soul hip-hop song as well that I've done with D1. Big up D1, hey. But let's give you a timeline. Like 5 years from now, I expect myself to at least have sold, you know, 2 platinum albums.
I'm going straight off the dome, so call me Mrs. Clean. I'm like a horror movie making grown men scream.
Some of my influences, you could say Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, TLC, you know, Lady G, funny enough, Lady Saw too, get the rough and the raunchy side, but in terms of really being up there, I'd say Missy Elliott probably is one of my real icons. Oh, and let me never forget my guru, literally, Diana King, big up. She's been awesome in encouraging me on my journey.
I'm going straight off the dome, so call me Mrs. Clean. I'm like a horror movie making grown men scream.
Right now, I am actually working on doing an acoustic album. I am going to be doing it as kind of like a side B to doing hip hop, so you know my fans can look forward to hearing okay the hip hop, the rough, the grimy side, the little lovey-dovey, and then on the B side you hear a lot more of the calm acoustic stuff. The guitar that I am playing, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. When I was in college, I figured I'm tired of playing the violin, you know, I was learning, and then one of my friends from Colombia, he said, why don't you learn guitar? So I said, all right, let me give it a try. So I bought my first guitar, and I've actually been teaching myself over the years to do stuff. So, you know, as you grow as a musician, the sound of how you play changes, and actually my guitar is probably one of the best tools that I use in terms of creating music. Oh, yeah, I'm actually have my stuff on SoundCloud. It's www.soundcloud.com/PHOENIXXDA, the number 1, and also on Facebook you can just go facebook.com Phoenixx and 1, the number 1, and I'm on Twitter as well. Just look for Phoenixx the 1. It's really easy, so you can hear my sounds on SoundCloud, you can interact with me on Twitter, and yeah, get to me. You know what, I never like to leave anything open to interpretation. I'm gonna say yes and no. I am dating, so you do have a chance. I'm not gonna deny anybody a chance. You know, you just have to come at me the right way. I would love to say what's up to, first of all, What's Up New York. Thanks for having me. D1, my big brother in music, Ward 21, Timberly, my producer Dougie Flanagan, who works with Melody Music, Patrick Lafayette, and all my friends, all my fans, you know, that's been supporting me through this thing. Yeah.
I'm going straight off the dome, so call me Mrs. Clean. I'm like a horror movie making grown men scream. Ain't no time to slow down, I'm swimming upstream. I'm eating and beat for breakfast, call me a rap fiend. Your girl say she like me, tell her keep it in the dream. I only mess with brothers who can make them make the cream. Yeah, I know I'm bad, I go to the extreme.
Damn, my license been suspended. Damn, I'm gonna need a good lawyer.
Crystal Beaumont, attorney at law. When you need a good lawyer, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, call 347-299-8074. 347-299-8074.